Last few days on these platforms have been wildly frustrating, specifically for Black women. But I keep running into the same arguments that I was running into last year, where folks have all of these things to say. And in these conversations that we're having, these folks are too comfortable and too confident to either speak over or belittle the intelligence of Black folks, as if we haven't had to survive you and your ancestors, as if we aren't the ones currently suffering the ramifications of y'all's bad decision making. And I gotta be honest, I don't want to hear the opinions of anyone who has not spoken out about what my community is currently enduring. Not too long ago, we found the bodies of some of our community members swinging from trees. Have you talked about that? Just this year, hundreds of thousands of Black women were forced into unemployment. Have you talked about that? Long-standing cancer-causing factories and brand new data centers are being put in our communities. Have you talked about that? Water in our communities, from Jackson to Benton Harbor to Flint and God knows how many places in our communities, are poisoned. Have you talked about that? Protective policies that were meant to protect our communities in housing, in education, employment, justice, and healthcare have been rolled back, exposing our community to detrimental harm. Have you talked about that? Speaking of healthcare, the Black Maternal Health Crisis is claiming way too many lives. Too many of our families are experiencing adverse effects, harmful effects against birthing people and their children. Have you talked about that? And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Meanwhile, you can sit and post in privilege, knowing that barely any of that will ever affect you. You dare to come over to a community that has survived, is continuing to survive all of that by intentionally ignoring the harm, the detriment that we are facing. Please be for real. Please be all the way for real, or at least be quiet. Okay, thanks, bye.